You know what I mean?
So it's supposed to be an anthology, right? Isn't it like different?
What's anthology mean?
Different stories each episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't flow in sort of an order.
Yeah, I'm one of the niggas. I don't care. I'll ask, bro. What's that mean, nigga? I'm picking up new meanings.
Yeah.
Anthology.
Mm-hmm.
Difference. Okay. Yeah.
It's like Black Mirror's the anthology.
Yeah. Okay. Fire.
American Horror Story. Each season it's an anthology, but each season is a different story. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That shit was fire. I like that it had like the old, like feudal Japan feel.
Hard.
To the intergalactic shit where the bandits was causing issues and that motherfucking female Sith with that spinning shit.
Bro, as soon as they started shooting, I was like, oh, she's the one with that shit.
Yeah.
And she said, beep. I'm like, oh.
And then,
she's amazing.
Oh boy, whoever the hero is, whatever that nigga name is, he just calmly like, hey, can you fix my bot? Go to
before this water's done boiling.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what?
My nigga, he walks down there.
So smooth. Past all
and then
chaos.
she knew what was up early, so she pops the shit off like, me get this all quick.
Yeah, this nigga's not one of them.
Yeah.
Like, let me chill. But how you said the animation in it, like, when he pulled the sword out the sheath or whatever it's called, like, and the way that shit looked, like the camera took,
it was.
It
gorgeous.
Was so hard, man.
I like and then the story fucked me up because I'm like, now he's a Sith Lord.
He just
hunts other Sith Lords because the
shit.
Way he takes her out with the distraction. You know what I'm saying? Sneaks behind her, stabs her with the blicky.
Smooth.
Then crushes her lightsaber and takes the little crystal. And then you see the nigga open his jacket and he got like a line of them where that nigga caught.
Like, nigga.
This nigga got pokey badges? Like,
this is what he does.
Yeah.
Because they don't expect him to be a Sith Lord either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even she was like, bro, you fucking coward.
Yeah.
She was so hurt that nigga was on her side. Like, yo, you dirty bitch. It was crazy watching it, man.
You know what's dope about those lightsabers at Star Wars Place? When you build your own, you get your crystal to put in the inside of it as well.
Hard.
Yeah, that's part of the story and shit.
Yeah, they got one called, the episode called The Twins. I don't think y'all watched that. It's like episode 2 or 3.
You haven't gotten that far yet.
Alison Brie and Neil Patrick Harris are the voices. You know who Alison Brie is?
Yeah, that's
Community.
Yeah.
Andy Adderall. And you know Neil Patrick Harris.
Everybody know Neil.
Yeah.
Barney.
That shit was hard though. And they literally had to do like the crystals. They got one big crystal she's about to put in their shit and blow up hella shit.
So is each episode, because I noticed each episode had different animation styles.
Each episode's a different director.
And different animation styles and everything like that. So it's just completely, that's fire.
Yeah. They're all different stories too.
Disney winning.
This last one I just watched was probably the hardest shit though. It's they had to find this old man Sith Lord. Like he hit himself and then popped back up out of nowhere. But he had like 2 lightsabers that looked like katanas. Shit was so hard.
Was it the dark sabers?
No,
ones that look like blades?
Yeah, the red ones.
Yeah.
That episode was fucking flames.
Them shits are $150.
Yeah, check that shit out, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good show.
That shit was fire, bro.
Thoroughly impressed.
I was just looking like, damn, this is
definitely gonna get me into the whole Star Wars.
You need to watch them, like start to finish. Start with the newer ones, and then go to the old ones.
So what's the first one I should start with?
Episode 1.
Like the old school episode 1?
No.
What was it?
Or the Star Wars episode 1
with Hayden and Christian.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that with the theaters. But as an adult, I'm gonna go back, start from the series.
That's where it starts from. Because he's Darth Vader.
Yeah, the story is crazy.
That story is.
Because I remember my dad told me to go see that in theaters.
It's real kiddie. It's real childish.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm really finding out with these animations, like the way they're even talking. I was like, oh, this is childish as fuck. Why am I watching this? But then the animation pulled me in, like, oh, that's why. Because this shit looks amazing.
Yeah, this shit is.
So,
I watched some of that.
Did you check out What If? You said you didn't.
Up to. I stopped right at the one where Michael B. Jordan saves Tony Stark. So I think it's.
I think that was last week.
There's still 2 more. Yeah, because it's that one, and then there's one where Thor is an only child. Yeah. So those are the only 2. Good. Those are the only 2 I have left.
I watched the Michael B. Jordan one. How he flipped. That shit was hard. That nigga really took over Wakanda, bro. Like, no hezzy. Like, really?
I believe it.
It's like if Black Panther wasn't there to stop it, what would have happened?
Yeah.
That's why I love this whole Twilight Zone Marvel series.
I like the way they did the zombie shit. That was dope. How it was cool. A disease from the quantum realm.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Disney is just so fucking like amazing. They're gonna teach classes on the Marvel universe at some point.
I was on the phone with you. We was on the game yesterday when I said the new Venom.
Yeah, that drop on Friday.
That shit's gonna be.
Wait, the new Venom comes out this Friday already?
October 1st.
I didn't realize it was.
Bro, they pushed that shit back twice now, nigga.
Well, maybe it's just because I forgot about it, and that's why there's been Marvel had hella distractions.
Marvel said it. So Shang-Chi dropped in September, Venom drops in October, Eternals drop in November, Spider-Man drops in December.
God
They
damn.
flooding the block.
They waited for a drought, and it was like,
Yo,
here,
that
take
makes-
this.
Not
Take
to
all
mention
this.
the shit that we getting on Disney Plus right now.
Yeah, that and the little taste bags, as I like to call them, like just the.
I made them raffle.
me and my lady were talking about basically like even if you don't like Marvel characters, you tuned in for the show because like they got you feeding wondering how this is gonna play into the next show. And like so far,
can't wait
But
to
the
see what Marvel does in
characters
the next
are
5
so
years.
fucking dope. Like, and that's what fucked me up. Like with the zombie episode, they still had their powers and like some level of consciousness to know what was going on, but they was eating niggas.
Yeah.
Because when Scarlet Witch got loose,
Yeah.
I said they cut off the homie T'Challa's leg to feed to this
Yeah.
bitch.
Off the top.
had to,
Hold up.
had to.
That shit dirty.
Yeah, because Vision could have killed them all.
But then the giant, I thought that was hard. Not Ant-Man. What's
Wasp.
Yeah, Wasp.
Yeah,
I thought that part was amazing. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, as soon as she went down, I'm like, oh, she might be a zombie. That's gonna be a big ass zombie.
it don't matter. Hulk could have killed him.
He's really strong.
All of them?
Yeah, because his skin, like they couldn't bite through his skin because of the Hulk shit. Because there's one part where he's about to get attacked as Bruce Banner, and then his arm turns green, and then
right,
dude,
yeah.
yeah,
Huh.
You can't get through that.
my nigga, like that gamma shit is,
Strong.
yeah, he's got healing
There's not many
capabilities.
niggas that can beat him.
So,
man.
but
Yeah.
at that point, with the waves of zombies, you basically just tire him out because he can't take all of them.
I don't think he gets tired, honestly.
Nah, nah, he can if he wanted to. It would be like he would have to
It'll be mayhem.
be strategic with it. Like if he does, because he does this shit called the thunderclap, where he can go, clap his hands real hard,
Yeah.
and he can clear out waves.
Yeah.
Like breathe.
So yeah,
Literally.
yeah,
Back up, cuff.
yeah.
You know how much he gonna have hella energy if he just does that the whole time.
If he's fighting an entire world of zombies,
On the entire world, I mean,
the world, how they gonna get to him like that?
yeah, it all depends.
I'm just
but-
thinking if the Hulk was in the middle of.
The Hulk can clear out Manhattan. You know what I mean? I feel like the Hulk can clear out Manhattan.
Safely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be fine.
yeah.
Well,
You should read World War Hulk
okay.
to see what happens. Like, because in that one, he comes back to Earth after they tried to send him away. He made a life. The ship they sent him away on blew up, killed his wife and kid. He gets mad, comes back to Earth. Well, first he stops on the moon because there's some heroes on the moon that he fucks up, and then he comes to New York, and Earth. Somebody his heroes get every piece of that work.
Damn.
Every piece of that work. That motherfucker hits Mr. Elastic so hard, the Mr. Fantastic, his face cracks. How do you crack?
Crack Taffy?
Yes.
Holy
Yes.
How you
shit.
split Taffy with a
Yeah.
punch?
That nigga is that in the what
That's
is it?
wild.
The World Breaker Hulk. That's his strongest version that they have.
World Breaker?
Like,
He rips a planet in half.
is that like Final Form?
Yeah, that's like.
Oh yeah, he's fine, bro.
Yeah.
With some zombies?
There by that. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's okay.
Yeah.
So like
But-
lately, go ahead.
No, I was about to say that's
What's that?
that's the shit that I think, and while I know they're not competing, DC has to find a way, and
Yes, they
DC's
can.
way is their animated movies. Because
Yeah.
DC's animated movies
Are
have
good.
historically been fire.
They're good.
They just dropped a trailer for the Injustice movie that they're doing.
That shit look crazy.
Woo!
I didn't even see I seen the thumbnail, and that nigga was hitting Joker and
He
split
punches
his shit.
He punches through Joker's
That's what
chest.
I'm like, nigga.
So who does the voices for the animated series? Do they have their own?
Like real people. I'm talking like Rosie, not Rosie.
Is it the people from the movies?
Like Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, Rosario Dawson.
Oh, so, but it's like okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
it's
names
top
right
tier
now.
actors,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's top tier actor.
And then they usually they
And
were
she's Wonder
getting
Woman.
they were getting
What? Oh, okay.
they were getting the same nigga that played you remember Batman from Batman the animated series?
For we was kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They was getting him to do the voice. So he was Batman
Fire.
the entire time. So that
Fire.
shit was
I didn't know that.
I didn't
until
know
recent.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was fire voice actor, but
because that puts more
Yeah,
and I didn't realize how much little things like that make me like into the universe
movies
more.
are fire, man.
yeah, because that
fought,
Injustice shit looks
Kind of the
crazy.
Killing
Who did
Joke
they
was the
fight?
big one, right?
The big nigga that was just in the
Dark Side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fight was crazy.
Okay.
Well, with the newer one where they on HBO Max you can watch that. That shit is hilarious.
Because isn't the Killing Joke like one of the big ones too?
That shit trash.
Yeah, that's when Batman finally kills the
That
Joker.
shit's so trash. No, he don't kill that nigga.
I thought he did.
They tell a joke at the end.
Oh, that's right, and he makes him laugh. Yeah.
That shit was so. You realize what he did in that movie?
I was thinking
He like killed Robin. He raped and then like put old girl in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at the end, he told Batman a joke and Batman laughs. And then it goes to credits.
My nigga.
Oh, double check everything. It's not working. Damn.
Uh-oh.
You might have to plug that shit up into the wall. Is that plugged up into your battery?
No, it's plugged into the wall.
No, that's not
It's
good.
just not. Yeah.
May just need a minute to warm up.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, they got some heat that they can go with, but DC just needs to understand they tell darker stories. So lean into the darker stories.
They are. Have you seen that new trailer for the Batman shit?
Which one?
With Robert Pattinson.
No.
Have you with Colin Farrell and he's playing?
Oh, it's the Penguin. I haven't. If they've done a new one, I haven't seen the new one.
It's like a newer cut. It's like other
okay.
scenes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
like the one I liked was where they show that motherfucker land and he like knocked the shit out of somebody and they were like, "Who are you?" And he's, "I'm Justice."
Yeah. This other one is like